of the city. I actually said network this time instead of NTV. We're back today doing another live stream inside of the city, and I've got a little bit of bad news for you guys. Unfortunately, throughout this live stream, I can't set the world back to daytime because I've got it set here on this time for a various reason, which you guys will just have to bug and bear. So it's kind of, the sun's kind of going down, slash the moon is slightly coming up. And unfortunately, you guys are just going to have to deal with the fact that it's going to stay at this time, because I've got it at a perfect time for something I want to do in here to do with Park Drive. So yeah, it's going to be like pretty sweet and pretty sick, hopefully, depending that everything goes down all right. And we've got this new football pitch coming along now in the map, and it's just a small pitch. It's nothing. It's nothing amazing. But if you watch the Park Drive episodes, you'll know that Billy practices shooting, and he's in like a school football team, or he's in like a kids football team. Well, basically, when he does his matches, this is where he's going to play. So he'll literally just come across a bridge, and he will literally just come and play his football matches here, just outside of Park Drive. Literally, if you go over this bridge, Park Drive is just over the river. There's that Empire State Building, and you can literally more or less just come straight across here, and you've got the shop, and you've got the entrance to Park Drive. You can see there's the public toilets, there's the road, and then he obviously just lives in Park Drive right there. So hopefully we're going to record a Park Drive today. I'm not entirely sure what's going to go down in terms of like whether we can like you know, if you know what I mean, like we're supposed to record one today, and Stampy, who plays a main character, did come on, and then he had to go on a BRB, and when he came back he had internet trouble, and it basically lagged out, and he hasn't been on ever since. So I don't know whether he's going to come back on, because I'd like to get this episode done if I could, because it's a pretty you know, like I say, somewhat big's happening, and be cool if we could get it done, but we're just going to have to see. So hopefully you can see a Park Drive today, depending on what goes down, and if not, then there'll be more than likely one in the next day. Or something like that. But I did particularly want to leave a gap of a few days from the last episode, because I wanted to plan for this big thing, what's happening. And you know, once I've got it all planned, I'm kind of ready to go ahead and do it, but I'm not really sure how I'm going to do it. It's going to be a little hard to do, but we're just going to have to try our best to get it done, and if not, then, you know, we're just gonna, like I say, if not, then we're just gonna have to, you know, try and make it look the best we can, because it's gonna be quite hard to do what we want to do. So that's the way it is. So I haven't been streaming at all today till now. I've been out in the daytime, and I was not happy with where I went out. Not one bit. So basically, last week, if you remember, I streamed in the daytime. I played a lot of loud music because I had a free house, and basically my nan and then went to this garden centre where they're doing like loads of Christmas displays and stuff like that, and when she came back, she was really excited, and she explained it like a dreamland, and you can do this and you can do that, and oh, you can ride the train, and you can go and see Father Christmas, and you can do this, and oh, we've got to go and take your sister next week, or, you know, sometime, you know, coming up soon. So I expected it to be something absolutely spectacular and immaculate, you know, something like really, really interesting and something amazing. And when I got there, it was a rip-off, and to be honest with you, it wasn't even really that interesting. Literally, there was a huge lollipop, right? You know them like really big lollipops where you get the little lollipops inside, and they were charging £9 for it. £9 just for a big lollipop with a load of little lollipops inside. And then there was a little jar full of sweets, and they wanted 12 quid for it. Like, jeez. Like we necessarily weren't really going to buy anything more just to look, but still, it kind of like does put you off when the prices are like 12 quid for a little jar of sweets. And then I was looking at a stereo because they had like this record player slash CD player slash radio, and it was kind of like in the shape of the front of an old-fashioned car. And they wanted something like £139 for it, and then there was another thing. There was like a Christmas tree, and they wanted 900 quid for it. For a Christmas tree, 999 quid or something like that. And I'm thinking, not for a Christmas tree. Like, you know, Christmas trees are good and everything, and they are a bit of fun, but are they really worth all of that? Like, are they really worth all of that? Like a Christmas tree, is it really worth what you think, or is it something else? Like, you know, should it be not as good? I think someone's done this grandstand wrong, because there's supposed to be a row of quartz first. Yeah, I think it maybe copied this one. I think this one's wrong as well. Yeah, we're gonna have to sort that. So we don't need it ready at the moment. Like, we don't need it fully completed. We're just gonna like film a scene where Martin's like sat here till we like get it completely done. Then when it is completely done, we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna like basically you know, build the rest of it with the goalposts, you know, when we're not as busy, kind of thing. So what I want to do today, we'll put some night vision on so it makes it a bit easier to see. What I want to do is I want to mark out some more streets where I'm going to potentially start building some more stuff. And guys, I will be building some more stuff, don't worry. I know you guys are wondering like when I'm going to build more stuff and like when that's going to be. But literally guys, I will be building more stuff, don't worry. I've also done this footpath wrong, look. Oh yeah, there's like, no wait, 1, 2, 3, oh no, you are joking. That's annoying. You know what? This city is so uneven. It's unreal. Nah, you don't understand. Like, you know when you get that feeling that you kind of just want to start again, but yet you put so much effort into this one. But there's so many like things what are uneven around, like footpaths around this map, like, and roads what just don't match up. And you see like here, this is a 3. Look, that's a 3, and then at the other side of the road it's a 4, but yet at this side it's a 5, and then at this side all the footpaths were supposed to be 5 wide. However, on some streets we get 3 wide, we get 4 wide. I don't get how this has gone from 4 to a 3 from a 5. Like, I honestly literally do not understand how this has become a 3 wide. That is like, the only thing I can think about doing is changing all the footpaths to 3 wide. That is literally the only thing I can think about doing, which would just be like, for example, here, just take 2 off here. So just take 2 off every single footpath. That's the only thing I can think of doing at the moment, and the easiest option to do. Because for some reason, like, why on earth this needs to be 4 wide, I do not know. And why, like, that side's 3 wide. So I think the only way we're going to get around this footpath evening situation is to make every single footpath 3 wide. Because we can't make some of them bigger, because for example like some buildings like here, for example, like this is 5, but if it was like a 3 or something, this building's right here, so without knocking the building down and taking it back, it's gonna obviously ruin it. So things where, like here for example, that's a 4 wide footpath, but yet at this side it's a 5. So if we just take a footpath, like a row off every one, or 2 rows depending on the size of it, and make every footpath 3, and then just put something like a cobblestone in the gaps from the footpath to the building, I think that's going to be our only way and our best option to get around it. So I think that's what I'm going to have to do, and I'll probably do that, because I think, like, well, if I'm honest with you, I don't really like a 3 wide footpath, but you know, I think because so many of the footpaths, like if you come over to this side of the map, most of the footpaths are 5 wide. I think, well, as a matter of fact, that's a 5. That's a 5. Like most of the footpaths around this side of the river, the newest side, are all 5. So we can keep these as a 5 around the shopping area, but I think around the downtown area and some of the other places, we're going to have to go ahead and fix it. Like again here, we're all good with a 5. Like that. This bit is a 4 just because of a drain, like a pipe system thing, but you can definitely see like where the footpaths are right around this area. Yo! So it's just mainly in the downtown area. I'm probably going to make every footpath 3 wide, and then we don't have any like unevenness. Should be the best plan, in my opinion. That's going to be your best bet to solve it. Again, that's a nice even 5, which is what we want. That way I don't have to start a whole new city.
Why? What happened?
No, like loads of footpaths are uneven. It's annoying, like.
That's why I do all my roads and paths first.
Like, it's because like all footpaths are supposed to be 5 wide, but some of them are like 4 wide, 3 wide. So I found a way around it anyway.
Oh man, like this, one no one.
Just a sec, guys. I'll be back in a second.
Steve, are you there?
Yes, man.
Yes, man.
Yes, man.
Yes. I know Anthony is.
12-0.
12 no.
Yeah.
Why would who are you playing though? Someone shit.
Yeah, fuck knows who they are. Team called SW.
Oh wait, is it on Pro Clubs?
Ultimate Team.
Oh damn. Yeah, that's what I meant to. I got Movember card Hebrew in a pack.
Did ya?
Yeah, and then I sold him for 700k. What a goal. Power almost fucked. Da, 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 da.
Da 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 da.
Da, 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 da. Love is a burning ring.
That was played on here, wasn't it, again?
You know, I didn't know if you had a great one. You went outside football, to be honest.
Shut up.
3. Let Avatar go.